my internet friends. My name is Katie Obi10, and welcome to my Week 6 commentary of Dance with the Stars Season 25. This week was movie night, and the guest judge was the country goddess herself, Miss Shania Twain. Honestly, I would love to see her compete in a future season. ABC, make that happen. But to be honest, I found most of her judging to be a pile of shit. She was on point with some of the couples, and idiotic with others. Someone was the weakest link again, and I think you all know who the hell I'm talking about. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's recap. Nikki and Artem kicked off the night with an Argentine tango. Seriously though, what is up with giving Nikki Bella all the slow, sultry, sexy dances? She's more than a sex object. Jesus Christ! I love how she holds herself high with confidence. As much as I love her flexibility, I found her leg work to be a tad bit wonky this week. Truly, that surprises me because she does wonders with them. And I saw a balance complication, but Artem took full responsibility in that matter. I appreciate that. It's rare for a pro to come on and say, "Hey, I was the one that screwed up on the move. I'm so sorry." That, to me, is pure showmanship. But I feel like they were screwing Nikki over with giving her foreign as the movie theme. What's the difference? She delivered a solid routine, and she's coming back next week. It's been a while since I saw Artem compete on Halloween night, so that's going to be really exciting for me. I love seeing John Cena out in the audience supporting his lady, and Brie was there too, so that's nice to see. But anyway, I expect Nikki to come back with a vengeance next week. One of the dances I love from Emma is the Paso Doble, because you never know what she's going to do with it when she has a new partner. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bland? Or is it going to be a travesty like Rick Perry? Well, I thought it was okay. It wasn't the greatest suit in the world, but it didn't suck like Rick's. Like Nikki, though, Drew messed up big time on the synchronization of the arm gestures. It was that noticeable. I appreciate the performance value, but it looked like it didn't know where it was going at times. And honestly, I'm gonna say it, Emma's wig made her look more like Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction. Bruno commented on Drew probably being overexcited about Shania Twain being on the panel. Bitch, if I was in the same building as Shania Twain, I have a fucking stroke. Come back to me with a better dance next week, Drew. You got this. I believe in you, man. Just give me something good. Now, I like Will Smith. I like the Wild Wild West song. But the one thing I will not stand for is someone fucking this song up on the show. But here's Nick Lachey doing a great job with that. Jesus Christ, was he even trying? I try to find any sort of salvation when it comes to him and PETA, but like every week they remain here, there was none. I was looking for any hint of samba. There was a tiny bit of it, but not all the way. Can we talk about how Travis Garland was on his A game with singing 3 songs in a row? He did Drew's, Nick's, and Victoria's. That man deserves more recognition. But anyway, back to the worst dancer of the Lachey Trinity. I never wanted to see a number end quicker than this. I love PETA, but this was just the reason of the shitstorm. Just a travesty in general. And this I promise you guys, I did down 5 shots of a mixture of wine and vodka to get through whatever the fucking clusterfuck Nick and PETA were performing. No regrets. No regrets. Doing a paso to We Will Rock You is a challenge. You are creating something that involves one of the most iconic pieces in music history. You can't possibly fuck this up. Unlike his brother and his sister-in-law, Val tries to make something look good not only for himself, but for Victoria. I mean, let's be realistic. Who is the more successful celebrity in the Schmerkowski family dynasty right now for this season? If you guess Victoria, of course she is! Stevie Wonder would be better than the Lacheys! I thought that this paso was pretty good. It wasn't stellar, but it was still a solid routine. I think the thing that kind of surprised me was Shania gave them a 7. A 7. She literally gave Victoria the same score as she did Nick. I don't understand that. But I love the hockey concept. It gave me a feel of the Mighty Ducks, nostalgic at its finest. I liked how Victoria's ensemble looked like an actual uniform, but they incorporated a ruffled skirt for the paso look. Now, I don't want to criticize her feet because of her condition, but she has a tendency to forget to basically firmly put her feet on the ground. You know what I'm meaning with that. But regardless, I enjoyed it. Shania. You actually gave Terrell Owens a 10 for his jive.
What? What the fuck?
What were you thinking? I mean, it was good, and I appreciate him making more of an effort, but I honestly don't think it deserved a 10. I don't think he even deserves any 10 before Nikki Bella. While Nikki isn't on the high monarch as Lindsay and Jordan, she's still better than Tio, Drew, and Nick. What I do want to say though, the high kicks were visible, so that was good. I still felt like he was a bit stiff. I want to believe he's really given his all, but he has to be more consistent to make me have faith in him. Nothing against the guy, but he knows he's probably going to be the next one to go after Drew. But who knows? Good dance. I just wish that 10 from Shania didn't exist. You know, I was actually curious on how Whitney was going to make the theme of animation work for her and Frankie. Why did I have such high expectations? Did I take acid watching this? Did Frankie and Whitney put mushrooms in my food? Why the worm, Frankie? Why? What the actual fuck was that? The only thing I got is his leg work was wonky, and he was a bit off time, and the worm, I just don't understand it still. Oh my god, I can't do this one. Let's, no. I
don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Let's Be Bad sounds like old Max Schmierkowski's Angle. Or better yet, if it's his piss poor attitude he shows every other season. Not only did Vanessa had a wardrobe malfunction, I believe I saw a couple of mistakes. And I saw her face in a couple of frames that just screamed she was a deer in the headlights that didn't know what the fuck she was doing. But apparently, the judges are going to overlook that for some idiotic reason. I would like to believe that one of the reasons Vanessa got 9s across the board was the judges are trying to save her from elimination. I do think they like her, but perhaps the general audience is sick of the rumor beef with Max. That and the left vest between her and Nick. That breakdown with the chairs was, I guess, pretty cool. A little too sultry for my taste. But with the obvious person out of the picture, let's see how Vanessa does as her own person without any sort of distraction. It's week 6, and I'm still struggling on connecting with Jordan on a personal level. He delivers great content, but when I look at him, his face comes off as a bit egotistical. And I'm sure he's the nicest guy ever, but you had to give more to sell yourself to people who have never heard of you, and to the older demographic. As a whole, I thought that this was pretty damn great. They connect well with each other, that's clear to see. But I think that we're getting close to the semifinals. You know that some of the judges are going to be ridiculous with their nitpicking. Lynn was the obvious one that showcased that on Monday. That hand gesture comment was outrageous. Like, you can't be serious, dude. If we're going to base anything off of Jordan's routine so far in this competition, this is a close second. I still say his contemporary is his strongest. I'm interested in how he does next week, and hopefully, Lindsay creates something powerful compared to past dances in the fall seasons. Closing out the night was Team Stark. I saw the movie theme that was given to them, and I lost my ever-loving mind. This is the kind of crazy antic I needed from Mark. He knows how to deliver strange concepts. That's part of his vision, his creativity. And how did it go for him and Lindsay this week?
Oh my god!
That was exactly what I needed. It had every element of sci-fi while still keeping in the traditional moves of the Argentine tango. Lindsay was beyond terrific. I was blown away with the robotic sounds and the movements. Seriously, if this doesn't get Mark nominated for anything, I'm gonna be severely pissed. As a general viewer, I felt connected with the way they told a story. It captivated me. I was on board with every twist and turn. They made you believe Lindsay was more robotic than human. They made you believe her character wanted to express more human emotions. I'm sorry, Bindi and Derek, but this Argentine tango from Lindsay Sterling and Mark Ballas has got to be one of the greatest Argentine tangos in the show's history. The Lacheys Schmierkowski happy hour has finally come to an end. Nick Lachey is fucking gone. I have been waiting for this elimination since Debbie Gibson was voted off. He wasn't improving. He didn't look like he wanted to be here almost every week. For God's sake, he even told Vanessa he was the worst dancer and he should go home. And her face just basically said, Nick, I need a career again. Do this show for me. Please. Well, thank my lucky stars, he is not going to ruin any more dances. Shit, I was just amazed Vanessa didn't cry at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she showed no reaction when her husband was announced as being eliminated. Peta just looked relieved to be going home as well. I mean, I know she works her ass off, but seriously, I think she should take time away from the show and focus on her son. Shy needs his mother, not a nanny or other relatives. I understand she wants to do this show, but you have to know where your priorities are in line when you are in a new season of life. Peta, you've done all you could with this man. Don't let that get you down. I still love you. And Nick, I'm going to say this once more to you. The next time you ever get invited to do another reality show, listen to the general public and take our advice.
Stay out of it, Nick Lachey.
Next week is my fucking Christmas. That's right. Halloween night is right around the corner. I am so damn excited for this. This is the theme night I look forward to every fall season. This season, I expect crazy antics from Mark, hilarious pranks from Sasha, and I pray the team dances wow me. Here's hoping for a great outcome. So sound off in the comments below. What did you guys think of this week's episode? Who are your favorites? What did you think of Shania's judging? Are you happy that we finally got rid of Nick? If you guys enjoyed this week's video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and want to see more of me in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be alerted when I upload new content. Until the spookiest week of the season comes, take care everybody.